What is up, you guys? Today I'm gonna be showing you how I'm making my island style breakfast. Right now I have some diced up, minced up yam, not yam, I'm sorry guys. Some minced up ham, some fresh cheese. Right here I got some bell pepper cut up, and I have some pepper. You know, you always want to have some pepper, some jalapeno, and I have 3 eggs. It's just a quick island style breakfast for you guys. And not to mention I have my salt and pepper. I'm using some sea salt, and I'm using black peppercorn. Now I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I usually like my stuff done. So I'll usually crack 3 eggs, put it right in there, stir it up, beat the eggs up real nice, add a little touch of milk, and let me go ahead and show you how I do it. Now right now I just cracked open the eggs. The eggs are right there. I have a small little thing of milk, and right now I'm using a non-stick pan. So what I'm going to do is just pour that milk in there, not too much. I really use like about 5 tablespoons of milk when you put it in your eggs. And let me get that fork so I can beat it up real quick for you guys. So now I had just beat up those eggs. I was just beating them up for a good 2 or 3 minutes. Not really 2 minutes, but about a minute. Just doing that, making sure it's all nice. Next, I want to just add some black peppercorn, just about 5 or 6 rotations, and then about 5 or 6 rotations of that sea salt. So that is how it's looking right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and keep stirring that up with the black peppercorn inside it, and I'm just going to go ahead and add all of these goodies right around here. Now with the cheese, I'm gonna just throw it right in first. It don't really matter which sequence you guys want to go into. Right now I need to have my tripod with me, so I wish I could just record and cook at the same time, but it's still good, guys. Putting the ham all in there, and it's just mixed again very nicely. I usually use a knife like this, guys, as I just scoop all that up in there. This is one of the best ways to have a good breakfast in the morning with a whole bunch of carbs and nutrients. That's exactly what you guys need when you're starting off your day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just finish up, just scraping up the rest of this and just dumping it right in there. Okay, perfect. If you guys didn't know, I have a Discord account. Please check out my Discord. I might be doing a different amounts of recipes and different things on the Discord, so please check that out. Also, I'll have a link to my Patreon account. If you guys like these videos, please make sure you guys subscribe. I really work hard to really just edit it and make it look so nice for you guys, but at the end of the day, I really need subscribers, so please just make sure you guys check it out. So now everything is in the mix right there. I'm just basically going to keep stirring that up. And you can look on how perfect that looks with the cheese, the bell pepper, the jalapeno, and the ham. It's all just mixed to get in. I might add a little bit more pepper, but for right now, I'm about to get that pan heated up. Turning on that heat to medium high. And I'm just about to go ahead and get this oil out. So right now, you guys, I just had put a little bit of oil on the pan, and I'm just getting that pan heated up, letting that simmer a little bit, just waiting for that heat to go up. I'm usually using an electric stove. Electric stoves aren't that best, but it's something good for now, you know. So let me go ahead. I want to make sure it's on a good note. Make sure I have all that oil just all around. I'm gonna let that heat up, guys, and then once that finishes heating up, I'm basically gonna pour it in slowly. Because if you put it too much, it's basically gonna overlap. It's gonna fill the whole pan up. I'm not trying to fill the whole pan up. I'm just trying to have it like an omelet, have half of it on one side and have it able to flip perfectly. So this is one of my island style breakfasts. I like to start off my morning with this and some cup of coffee. I already put the oil in, so let me go ahead and just slowly just put some of this in there. I want to put it right on the right side. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pour the whole thing in there, guys. Get all that out. Now let me get that fork. like I said, I usually like to do mine in a different way, like, but I'm gonna let it cook. I'm gonna do it this way, guys. I'm gonna do it like the scramble method way, fill up the whole pan and let that heat up, alright? And then when it cooks, I'm gonna slowly start moving it over and moving it over slowly and slowly. That gives it like the more flavor and the more texture when you're doing it like that. So guys, after like a couple of minutes, you can definitely see the different texture of it, and you can really just see like how those eggs are really starting to build up. Now, right now is the time that I want to start like scooting it over just a little bit. You see how it is? I want to just start like scraping that over on one side. Let me go ahead and start. And make sure that pot is right. Just trying to make sure I record right. Yeah, what I'm doing is just scraping everything over because I didn't want that to stick all the way to the bottom. What I'm doing is just putting it on one side and then just, I'm not trying to have it like scrambled eggs, but at the same time I'm trying to have it cook. You try to do it like that. Yeah, perfect. Make sure it doesn't stick and just have all that lined up together. It might be like scrambled eggs. I usually do my eggs different, just to like put them together a little bit, mix them together, make sure everything's good. And then, yeah. Now I'm going to just move that over because right now I'm on this electrical stove. Trying to make sure it cooks on that side. And just keep, like, moving that over. Now, mind you, all that cheese, all that extra stuff, the cheese mixed with the pepper, all that's going to just melt in together. So right now I'm just trying to not to get it to grab all that at the bottom and have that all mixed in together. So when it cooks 100%, I can just get the spatula and just flip it all the way from the bottom, if you guys catch my drift. Usually I had something else I use, but I don't know why I'm using a fork. But it's still the same method for you guys to make your own island style and make your own perfect breakfast. So guys, I finally found what I was looking for. It was this. And that's why I like using this right here, because I can just push this together and make sure it is cooking nicely. Just like that, you guys. Now you see how I did it? How I did like mine? Because that cheese is going to melt right in there with the pepper and everything else. But really, I can start smelling it. It's starting to smell good. And I'm going to just leave that there for about 5 or 10 minutes. And I'll flip it in just a couple seconds. This is it, bro. The eggs. What was that red stuff called again? Chorizo and some Pillsbury. Let's dive in.